Okay.
Hazmat. He really wants a hazmat suit. If repeatedly claiming his name would know how long it takes to get the suit. Einar Schwartz, an elite Tobat member. His commanding voice is perfect for leading men into battle. Jean Fredrickson. He used to be a mayor, but fled when plans to merge a dark demon out of a museum weren't covered. Albert Pochley, one of the weirdest Tobat members. He tends to fund most of the pensive operations for high profit. Jagger Hookman, an up-and-coming member in the Tobat clan. He had yet to make a name for himself.
Well, definitely is now hated by the entire community, so there's that.
Yeah. Paul Ascot. His entire career has just been the bad news. Holy Cup. The hole in his head was caused by the desert incident. The Wookiee, the man in charge of cooking the books in the Toba clan, is a big stickler for rules and keeping things in order. Chuck Wellington. His great-grandfather is the inventor of beef, a jaeger.
Allegedly.
Fred Finston. He always runs around barefoot and shoots a super dull catchphrase. People tend to avoid him. Dr. Pinch Sebastian. Or simply Dr. B, a super practitioner that specializes in cybernetic surgery. She triggers the war in her boat, which doors at her workstation.
Quite frankly, when I read this, honestly, when I read this bio,
Yeah.
When I read all the bios, I was like, Doctor, I'm not even gonna attempt this. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That was my literal reaction the moment I was like, do I really have to read this? Nah.
Reference: a church ranch spirit. If you are punched by him, you are sent into an alternate timeline. He can answer what place we handle. McDandy. He forged skills at top of the line. His forger paintings are a big source of income for the Toba clan. Hamback. He fell down on his dog, saying ham out of a pack when he was found by the Tobats. Brewery. He only eats breweries. No one has ever seen him eat anything else. Thomas Chesterchild. He preferred it when Henry was leader of the Toba clan. Hot girl. She kinda just appeared and joined the ranks. People had said they saw her in a spaceship or something. Handsome Haller. He's in charge of keeping the Tobats' collection of information organized. Geoffrey Plum. He's always been an ideas guy. He heard his youth big though, it's now because of an extra large brain. Miss Demianar. She's very proud of her name, but she was too lazy to check if it's been used before. Barbershop Bill. Until he wears a barbershop hat, he sucks at cutting hair and is even worse at singing a cappella. Alfonso Cruz. Pronouncing the sh sound is very important. He gets offended if you pronounce it as Alfonso.
Yep. Never call Alfonso, or else you're gonna wake up without kneecaps.
Yep. Even
Radio.
Floyd Winters. Unfortunately, his friend Harry doesn't show up in the game. Dave Pampa. He spent a long time in a top at Sir. He will probably never be the same. Mateo Golchev. One of 3 people at the war that actually know how to operate a tank. Dmitry Jonas Petrov. He lost quite a few teeth in the escape incident, so he now speaks with a lisp. 10 pence. When he joined the Tobat clan, he only had 10 pence to his name. He keeps the name to remember his origins. Quick Sauce. He's been on the verge of getting kicked out of the clan multiple times. Mr. Angeli. The guy has an actual anger problem. It doesn't help him fight or anything. It mostly just distracts everyone. Dima Pensky. This is his first time ever being out of the country. He didn't know there was this much green in the world galaxy. Doan Torkov. He has a personal vendetta against the Tobal clan, so he makes sure to come on to his mission. Thor Taylor. He used to be a sportsman, but he married into the Taylor family. Bill Cook. Before he joined the military, he lived in a house with way too many people.
1 second.
No. Ah, sí.
Okay.
Kondar Bogowski. He joined the military with his twin. They've always been on missions as a pair. Calvin Bogowski. He joined the military with his twin. They've always been on a mission as a pair. Bob Pants. His father was a pants salesman, but he broke tradition and went into the military.
Paul Penn. He claims he's related to Sean Penn, but has never been able to prove it.
Ivan Petroteva. He forgot to switch out of his Ushanka before coming into the jungle and sprinting up a bunch of stairs. Grigory Orchard. His arm is still freshly broken after being hit by a car during the escape incident. Stoneface. You will never get an emotion out of his face. Quincy Muffin. His family has been in top crime for generations. They will never really made a name for themselves too. Fred Wars. He really uses the words. Nazi Popo. She's been doing a mountain climbing expedition in the area. Nobody has attempted to map the mountain here. Natasha Tallinn. She hangs out with her part Travis at the tavern every week. Maybe one day she'll get the courage to ask him out. Travis the Groot. He lost his sire in a explosive incident. He used to be a mercenary but gave up the life when the updates stopped coming. Josh Taylor. He's really excited to be part of such a big mission. You could say he's a bit overconfident. Larry Camper. A relatively new recruit. He can't really learn all the ropes yet, including the one about those deep sinking ships. Quentin Alabaster. He had a cool clean homes placed under his watch and he's sick of babysitting them. Hank Stockman. He keeps calm in any situation, or at least it appears that way because of his sweet chase. Aidan Brock. He gets bored easily and there is that making bets make things more interesting. Matt Dad. He starts his day with a nice can of Kurt Paul energy drink. Andrew Cobrer. The engineer in charge of Big Boy. He got stuck on an issue with it and wants hours to fix it in time for the raid. Dijon Ponchero. The main operator of Big Boy. He's been coming to terms with not being able to pilot Big Boy into the rain today. Timothy Turner. He used to have two imaginary friends when he was younger. Black Hoyowitz. You want more tour? Then I can go home and be with my family. Elias Batchin. He mans one of the many CCC mobile units. There are hundreds of trees scattered throughout the world. Phantom. His suit allows him to turn invisible, and he's able to pinpoint location for nuclear strikes with his rifle. Jose Gonzalez. He is a gamer since 2008, but only plays free-to-play games. You can catch him wearing the default hat.
Wow, he's been a gamer since the year I was born.
Peter Maribel. He always wears a helmet. You never know when a stay budget might come flying. Oyer Creep. He got pretty good stats for the cost. He's also pretty good with Can't Peter Adapt. Creo que una en su biografía. Beans. He just drinking both those beans. Cooley Brown. One of the smartest top members. He has a PhD in cartoon logic and physics.
He's also like me for real.
Yeah.
I'm also really experienced in cartoon logic and physics.
Yeah. Dr. Grass. He's not actually a doctor. Actually, no, I call him doctor. Can we get this tiger change, please? Skip. Trigger City, even for a top member. He keeps this on the DR, but I heard Trigger playing to good tie with him. Party Para. When it comes to friendship clamoring for weapons, he can be beat. Villa? Yeah. Number 503. One of the many, yes. He always strives to improve his hollow inting and book collecting skills. Early. The fusion of Henry and Eddie. They have the fierceness of Eddie and the Duke of Henry. Kavitz. He towers over his other top band members. He always engaged in the pre-fight banter. Powertop. He configured how to fix his top hat, so now people you have to call him Powertop. Cool Joe. He managed to make it back after being dug up at the war for several years. Good thing there was a breakout. Orange Hat Kill. He's talk of a dance that also works as a great exercise move. Toby Mag. This guy is too cool for school. The ladies just can't stay away. Pasta Primavera. He formed a crew here in the Tropic Clan. The other got 3-star in Italy. Figaro Muyatauni. Part of a smart Italian crew. They are joining the Tropic Clan at the same time. Parmesa Lasagna. Him and his crew joining the Tropic Clan at the behest of the boss. Ya tú lees las últimas 10 biografías.
Okay. Like, he used to be a hero, but then he took an arrow to the chest and was in the hospital for 3 weeks. Long. He just lost the game. Craftman. He claims the batteries in his back pocket give him great dancing abilities. Donkey Kong. Conky Dong. If he shoots you, it's gonna hurt. Mr. Unstoppable. He's been extremely lucky since he joined the Top Hats. Will it last? Jonathan Bravo. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but he sounds exactly like Elvis Presley. Cowboy. He couldn't come up with a very interesting nickname. He just got fixated on the world of cowboys, so he settled. Siggy. Top Hat is actually a giant cigarette. He's gonna make sure he stays away from fire. Away from fire. Tommy Patridge. He will help Top Hat raid plans by creating animatics that break down all the details of the plan to a success.
Deportivo.
Sleepy Dog. Hang around him too much, and you'll start acting funny.